Hey everybody, this is Jennifer. Yesterday I put out a sales update video, and in that video I stated that I had had an auction removed because I had used the word Velcro in it. And Velcro is a trademarked brand, and I was using it generically to describe the closure on a hat. And I wanted to make a small video because I had a lot of responses to that, like where people had the same problem, and the information isn't quite clear out there, like what is okay and what's not okay. So here's some information. It's not all of it, obviously, but maybe some of this will help you avoid a problem in the future, because you can be suspended for a week, for a month, and you can have your account taken off eBay if you violate the Vero, if you have too many Vero violations. So here's some stuff to look out for. I think the first thing you want to do, and believe me, I have not done it. I have not had a problem, so I have not looked at this page before. I knew it was here, but I really didn't pay any attention to it. But it's prohibited and restricted items. I rarely I stay away from a lot of products that I think might be heavily bootlegged, or, if I'm not sure if something is counterfeit, I kind of stay away from it. But the Velcro thing really opened my eyes. So I thought, okay, maybe I should pay closer attention. So if you go to this page, Prohibited and Restricted Items Overview page on eBay, you're going to see right here the prohibited and restricted items. Don't just look at it and go, oh, these items are restricted. There's basically rules and guidelines for each category here. And I'll give you an example. If you look at coupons, now I've sold coupons, I've found coupons and I've put them on. And it didn't even occur to me that there might be restrictions on coupons, but there are. So if you click on here, basically you can only sell up to 100 or 25 coupons a month. I had no idea. You can't put more than 25 coupons in an auction. You can't sell coupons for free products. And, you potentially could say, well, I've done all these things and nothing happened to me. But, I had that auction on with the Velcro in it for 6 months and nothing happened to me. And if I had sold it prior to them seeing it, I still wouldn't have known about the word Velcro being a problem. So, you're just ignorance is just kind of taking your chances on eBay. You can't just say, hey, lift that restriction on my account because I'm ignorant. They don't care that you're ignorant. So, you definitely want to take a look at this page. I also had, I have a big box of stamps. These were all used stamps, and I think they're from the 70s. It's a kid's lot of stamps they were collecting. I think there's like literally thousands of stamps, and I do not want to go through them. And I was just going to put them on and say, hey, here's some kids' lot, and show some of them and just say, I didn't care if I wasn't getting the full market value. I just don't want to go through them. And then I saw, oh, stamps is here. You can't do that. You have to literally show pictures of everything you were selling with stamps and what it is exactly. They don't allow you to just say, here's a box of stamps. You have to say, show the pictures of the stamps you are selling and make sure that they're legitimate. So I actually can't do that, and I wouldn't have known that if it wasn't for the Velcro thing and me looking at this page. So this is a good page to look at. All right, here's another example. Somebody pointed out this website to me from Holy Idea Tees. They're selling all vintage graphic t-shirts, and if you want something that's going to cause a red flag, it's going to be this, because it's going to be a lot of products that are on the front of t-shirts, which is going to cause a lot of red flags to go up, and people are going to look at your product a lot, making sure it's legitimate. So right here, this guy was kicked off. No, not kicked off permanently. He was his account was restricted. I think it was for 7 days. I'm not sure. I believe it was 7 days. But basically what this is saying, he spent that whole time fighting with Smith & Wesson, which kicked this t-shirt off, which was a legitimate t-shirt or sweatshirt. And the Dave Matthews Band did the same thing to him, kind of back to back, which was legitimate. So There might be ways to avoid it, like to have close-up pictures in your auction and make a big deal about it being legitimate with the picture right there. Maybe that could avoid it. But these are items that are risky, because if the company's just like flying through and getting rid of stuff, they don't really care that they're causing you a problem, and they're not going to lose anything by taking you off. You have to then go after them, prove to them. And if you're restricted, your account is restricted for a week, it might take you a week just to get a response from these companies. So you really want to think twice before listing certain things. Even if they are completely legitimate, it is you that is going to pay if they make a mistake. It's not them, it's you. So it's just something to think about. Okay, this page is a page of, it's vero.ebay.com, and it's a page of all the companies that work, that they are the rights owners that work with eBay, and they like watch over the auctions and look for things that aren't quite right, that has to do with their products. Right here you'll see there's the Velcro company, and they say right here, use of Velcro mark to falsely identify components of products. So that's what I did, such as Velcro shoes or Velcro patches. In my case, it was a Velcro hat. The back was closed with Velcro, but not Velcro. That do not use the genuine Velcro brand. So there it was. I mean, I was ignorant of it, but there it is in black and white. So that was a problem. And if we go back, Uggs is another one. I saw a pair of Uggs the other day. I just kind of stay away from it because I know Uggs, they're really, really, really strict. And if you click into the Uggs brand, you'll see what they look for. Ugg with a question mark, meaning I'm not sure if this is an Ugg. People have been using the word snuggly to describe boots, but separating it so Ugg stands out, so it comes up on the search for Uggs. If you say the authenticity isn't warranted, or you can't guarantee it, that will cause a red flag to that company. Ugg-like or replica. So all these words cause red flags. So even if you use the word guarantee authenticity, it might cause a red flag with them. They might mistakenly take your product off, but then you have to go fight with them to get that removed from your account. So for me, it's just not worth it. I have plenty of other things to sell. I just don't want to get involved with companies that cause a lot of problems, and I believe Ugg is one of them. And if you go on to the Amazon restricted brands, Ugg is there as well, I believe. So it's another thing to look into, the Amazon. So if you sell on Amazon, or even if you want to get some companies that may not be listed on eBay but may be watching, you can look at the Amazon restricted brand list as well. And the last thing I have to show you, this is a good thing to just look up. I looked up common words that are trademarked, and this is one of the sites that came up, and it's 50 common words you can use every day that are actually trademark brand names. And I mean, here's a great example: Band-Aid. No, you just say Band-Aid. You never say, do you have an adhesive bandage? Who says that? You say Band-Aid. So it's become a very common word, but it is still trademarked. So basically, if you had 1,000 adhesive bandages from Rite Aid, you can't make a lot on eBay and say I have 1,000 Band-Aids, because they're not Band-Aids, they're adhesive bandages. So here's more. There's bubble wrap. You can't use the word bubble wrap unless it is a bubble wrap. Frisbee, hula hoop, let's see, lava lamps. Didn't know that either. Ping pong, you can't use that. You have to use table tennis. Polaroid I knew, and I just found this camera yesterday, so I'm pretty happy about that. Popsicle, didn't know that either. You have to use, what is it? Ice pop. So you have to use ice pop. So if you had a lot of, say you're selling craft items and you had popsicle sticks, you have to say ice pop sticks, unless they're literally popsicle sticks. Post-its, rollerblades, Scotch tape. So there's a bunch. And oh, there's Velcro. That was one I had a problem with. And then if you go down right here, here's an example of some former trademarks that are now generic terms due to common use. They become so synonymous with the product that it was determined in court that it can be used as like a common name, that it's no longer trademarked. So you can use the word aspirin where it used to be trademarked, cellophane. Oh, aren't you happy? You can use the word heroin now. Heroin is actually trademarked by the Vero company. So not that that's going to help you, but anyway. And there's one more that was, yeah, thermos. That was interesting. I didn't realize that either. So thermos used to be trademarked, but now they say that you can use it. I don't guarantee that this information is 100% correct. Anything I'm saying, you definitely want to confirm. You want to do your own research. But I thought some of this information might help you and help you avoid a problem in the future. Okay, that's all I have right now. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it helpful, and I will see you next time.